Hi and welcome to WordPress Website Builder. Today I'm just going to give you a quick tutorial on how to set up text anomalies, the slider and the property search in the Agentpress theme. Quite a few people on the forum seem to be having a little bit of problem getting this set up. Well, this is the basic theme that you will have once you've uploaded it to your WordPress website. This is what it will look like. These are just demo images here, which obviously they will be removed once you start to insert your own listings. So let's get over to my WordPress site that I already have set up with this particular theme on, and here we are at the dashboard. Now the very first thing that you want to do is to make sure that you get your text anomalies set up. So first thing you do is go to listings, go down to register text anomalies. Go there in a second. Here we are. Now you see that I've already set mine up. Now this part of the text anomaly is for your actual property search box, and in here you would put things as I have here: featured properties, the status, whether it's for sale or under offer, the type, whether it's a terrace house, a house, and such like, how many bedrooms it has, the price, the location, and is it a featured property within your listings. So what you basically do is you would type in here an ID as I have, which is features, the features being swimming pool, garden, garage, etc., etc. So you would just write in here features. On the second line you would do exactly the same thing again, and you would write features, and in the third line you would do exactly the same as you see along mine here. It's exactly the same thing. Now once you've added all of your listing text anomalies in this here, that is basically done. You're finished with it. But what you have to do then is go to your featured properties by clicking on this link in the navbar here, and you'll see here in your featured properties, or semi-featured, as I've got featured property, semi-featured property, and also a slider. In the slider area will be, when I click on this box, when I'm creating a new listing, if I want it to appear in the slider, I will check this box. If I want it to be semi-featured, I will check it in this box, which means it would not be a featured property, it will be semi-featured, which will appear below the three main featured properties on your home page. And that's basically how you set up your text anomalies. It sounds simple, but once you've done that, exactly the same as I have got here, if you've got more different names to add, I mean, you might put under offer, and then under offer again, you end up with another one inside here, and I will show you exactly why that's so important to get these listings text anomalies set up and your featured properties text anomalies set up. That's the very first thing you must do. Once you've done that, what you need to do then in step 3 is go to your media, and that is, one second, I've got to find it myself, Genesis, there we are. You go to your slider settings and you go in here, and what you will see then, instead of having would you like to use post or pages, which are above mine, you will actually see one now that says from your text anomaly listings. The one you want to appear is listings, so you will click on that one. Choose a term to determine what slides to include. I have just inserted again slider, which is all my slider listings, and here you can see that I have mine all broken down into different areas on the island of Menorca. My featured properties, all featured properties, featured, semi-featured, and sliders only. So you would set that to slider. Again, if you basically copy the layout that I've got on this settings page, your system should work, and then you basically do as your normal, you save settings. Now you would go over to your widget area. We'll go to widgets, and this is before you attempt to upload any images or create any listings. Do this first and the system should work. Now this is where you have all of your different widgets, and you'll see on the right hand side you have primary sidebar, secondary sidebar, top search, slider, properties, and these are the two that we are interested in. If you open the slider, you see that I have the Genesis slider already inserted into mine. No need to put any title in it. The slider settings you've already done, so you would just click Save and then close. Underneath there you will see Property Search. Now remembering all of the different features, like I've got features, status, type, bedrooms, price, location, featured property, are the actual taxonomies that you added to the listings before you started. So now they appear here, and when you make a new listing you just check the boxes that you wish these properties to appear in, and then again you simply save. Once that is done, you have now got the basic setup for the, we'll just visit my site now, you've got the basic setup for your taxonomy, not only for your images but for your slider and for your property search. And as you can see here, I have my property search, I have my images, and you'll see here now when you click on features, I've got air conditioning, terrace, gardens, barbecues. These are all my features that are within my property search. Status, for sale, sold properties. Again, types, I've got villa, farmhouse, apartments, townhouse. You can add as many as you wish. Bedrooms 2, 3, 4, 5. And as you add listings, these will automatically be updated for you as you add new pricings within your new listing. The locations, you see all my locations are now within the locations bar. Now this is simply done if you go to your dashboard. I'll show you exactly how these are automatically added to your search properties. You would go to listings, and I will just show you one that I've already done to give you a better idea before we finish. I don't want to go on for too long. Let's just go to, let's pick a property out that I've already loaded. Here we go, here's one here. Just simply click on edit. This is a San Luis farmhouse. Just 1 second while it loads. Unfortunately, it's a little bit slow when I'm running my recorder at the same time. And here you see that I have my image in my post. I then have my property details. These property details are what you insert into your property details here. The custom text is a village farmhouse, the price, address, town, island, postcode, ID, the living space, bedrooms, bathrooms, property size, etc. You always, once you've completed this, you click on Send to Text Editor, and that will appear in the text editor here. All the information is in that piece of shortcode. You then have your main content on there. The lightbox we will go into in a later video. Now down the right hand side you will see here that you've got features, and as I said, these features you can add to them. At the moment I've got balcony, sorry about that, garden, low consumption radiators, partially furnished, wood burner. But if you click on my link here, I have a whole list of different features. The ones that are larger are obviously the ones that I use more often, and gradually as you add more and more properties, this will obviously grow, and these are also used as your tags for your tag cloud. So that's how you do that part. As you scroll down you'll see status, for sale, rental, sold properties, under offer. Again, these are all in your taxonomy. So if this property is for sale, you would check for sale. Here, type, you will select the type, farmhouse, that's what it is. If it's not in your listing, you can simply click here and add a new listing by clicking on this tab once you've done that. I haven't got no more to add at the moment, so I'm not going to fill it in. Underneath, you would obviously click the amount of bedrooms it's got. Underneath that would be your price range. If the price range is not in there, add new. This will automatically appear in the search box on the home page, as with everything on this side of the widget area. your location, I would simply click San Luis. If the location is not there, once again click on Add New Location. Simply type the location name in, check the box, and you're done. Then at the bottom, your featured properties. This particular property is semi-featured, and I want it to appear in the homepage slider, so I've checked it. It's not a featured property, so I don't want it to be on the featured property page on the homepage. So that is the basic layout and how it works. And we'll quickly visit the homepage of this site. And here you have my homepage, you have my slider, my search, and here you can see when I said about how many bathrooms and bedrooms it's got, the type, and as I said, if it's not in there, you obviously haven't got any properties of that type unless you've added a new listing that has that type of property. Then it would obviously come up in this search area. As with all of these boxes, they are automatically updated as you add new areas. There are my 3 featured listings. That particular property I didn't want to appear in the featured listings, so I didn't add it. It would just come up in its area. So if I clicked on, for instance, San Luis, it will now show me all properties in the San Luis area with my listings. And there they are. These are all the properties in the San Luis area. Well, there you go. That's why it's so vital to actually get your text anomalies, your slider, and your search box set up correctly from the start. And if you do this, I don't think you're going to have any problem at all with the Agentpress theme from StudioPress. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again on the next video when we will go into communities and how to insert thumbnails that lead directly to your communities, as this one does. So thanks very much again, and we'll chat later.